Hi everyone, welcome to researchmd.com. We got another scientific analysis. We're going to look at it, and today's our question is, does dietary omega-3 fatty acid delays the development of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, a deadly disease with not much treatment options we have in the current situation? Okay, again, my name is Pramil. Cheriyath. I'm a director of research. I teach medical students and medical residents, a program director, internal medicine residency and transitional residency. I'm also an assistant professor of medicine. So let's get into our subject today. Okay, so when you talk about what's the definition of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, okay, it's also known as the Lou Gehrig disease, and it's when you talk about amyotrophic, that means like without nourishment of the muscle. Lateral means to the side, and sclerosis like hardening at the end. It mainly affects the upper motor neuron lesion and the lower motor neuron lesions, causing like muscle movement, muscle weakness, and all that. So pathophysiology, main thing in this process is involved is like the TDP protein 43, which it's the one actually involved in making proteins. So they have this 6,000 RNA binding site in the brain, and they go through the RNA processing and make protein. This is becoming defective. There's usually the mutations by TARDP gene affecting the TDP43. And then you got the pathophysiology. There's two protein degradation pathway in the body. One is ubiquitin protease system, and the other one is autophagy lysosomal pathway. And these are the one like degrading the soluble protein, and there's a defect in there, and then the accumulation that will call accumulation of TDP43. So the role of TDP43 is very clear in amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. So what is omega-3 fatty acid? When we think about omega-3 fatty acid, we always thinking fish oil, right? But it's not only fish oil. It can come from the plant sources also. So there is like three types of, it's a polyunsaturated fatty acid. Okay, you got three types: alpha linolenic acid, kind of short form ALA. Then you have a decoxahexanoic acid, which is called DHA, and you got eicosanopentoenoic acid, which is called EPA, right? So if you look at the bottom two, DHA and EPA, that's the found in the fish oil, right? And the alpha linolenic acid, ALA, which is found in the flaxseed mainly, canola oil, chia seed, walnut, hemp seeds, and all that. So what does it do in the brain? Studies have shown that it can affect it protect the brain, right? You got neuroprotective effect. There's more evidence kind of coming when people take, there's an increased take omega-3 fatty acid, omega-3 fatty acids in a variety of neurodegenerative disease. You got a role to play. Now, so we found this study, and then we looked at it. So the role of the dietary omega-3 fatty acid to delay the progression of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, right? So it's a prospective study, longitudinal analysis, like huge number of patients are in here, right? I think they combined like 4 or 5 prospective study, like you're talking like more than 1 million people, right? How many times you've seen like so much, because it's a rare disease, so you have to have like a lot of, so it's a very good study. So if you look at the results, overall, it did show there is a progression of going into or getting ALS if you take omega-3 fatty acid, okay? It's almost like 30% less chance of having compared to the other population if you take omega-3 fatty acid. So in results, taking omega-3 fatty acid reduce the risk of developing amyotrophic lateral sclerosis by 29%, okay? In conclusion, again, it's based on this largest study we ever seen, more than millions of people, and if they looked at it, it's beneficial to take omega-3 fatty acid to prevent or delay the onset of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with another analysis pretty soon. Please subscribe to our channel.